framing success, which I think is a really important thing, especially for a young generation, especially for men who are, you know, the first to want to get to the top of the pyramid in certain pursuits in life. And okay, you can get to the top of the pile, or you can get the gold medal, but be careful what that medal represents, and a medal in what.
Right.
And
what relevant for what? We all want to be relevant. Okay, like relevant for what? We want to succeed, but when we succeed, do we act? Is it worth it if we don't profit?
Yeah, you said, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If more, we're trained to go, the quantity is the goal. That's it. Well, and if that's sacrificing quality, or value, what we actually value, what are you really winning?
Sometimes you can do everything right and still not get the result that you wanted, and that seems like a really tough pill to swallow for people. I think that's why people become uncomfortable with fully feeling their emotions.
So where do you go? What do you think when I gave it my all there, I bared myself, and I still got kicked in the nose?
Yeah. Not only did I feel like I deserve it, I feel like I earned it, and I still didn't get it. Wait a minute, but you said that's the playbook, and I followed the playbook. You said these were the rules, the regulations, I followed it. And I was good at it. I still didn't get it.
Is there something that you try to remember about the upside of a crisis during a crisis, or do we just need to ride that out? Zooming out would be so beautiful. And in retrospect, if only you could give yourself the gift of distance, of time. Yeah. And yet, you know, something hard is going to come again, and you're going to be swept away by the wave.
I mean, for me, it's an obvious dance to the both, because you can't jump to the objective right away and go, inshallah.
All right, good evening, y'all. Good evening.
Good evening.
So we're gonna start.
Good evening.
Great evening. What are you talking about? This is a paper route night.
Amazing,
hello,
huh?
hello.
Let's go.
Yes.
Hey, just cause you don't see me don't mean I ain't here, baby. We here.
Yes.
Man, wake up. Hey, roll call. What's up, man? Y'all speak up, Infinite Wealth family. Roll call. I done already shouted myself in the whole scenario. Hey, man, what up, Jazz? Where you at?
We right here.
Man, HBO, I don't know. What's up? Where you at?
We checking in, man. We checking in.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. We tapping in, man, from all over the country, man, from every corner of the dirty South, man. You know what I'm saying? All the way up top. Man, hey, and of course, you know, hey, I'm Paper Route, man. I'm live. So check this out, man. We're going to do this. We're going to have a momentous call. We're going to come in real strong, because that's what we do. And guess what? We're going to eat and we're going to crush it, because, hey, there's a lot of people out there that say that we couldn't do this. A lot of people out there that say we ain't supposed to do this and we ain't supposed to have it. We supposed to be living that life. So guess what? Hey, let's go. This is the beginning, and we're going to start it over every single day, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to rinse, repeat. We're going to run it up, because there's nobody out there like us. We're the first of our kind in our family. So we're going to dominate. So I don't know about y'all, but hey, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to get this game and get this sauce, and man, hey, we're gonna activate this thing, man, and we're gonna push on with this family.
Let's go.
Pushing on.
Okay. Okay, let's get it.
Let's get it.
So we here.
We here.
Right.
So
all right, man.
With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and start this call. So after I do the markup, I wanted to go over something with y'all to basically simplify the entries, like simplify like a 3-step process. I see these 3 steps, I can go ahead and get it. Okay, so after we mark it up, I'm gonna go over with y'all after we mark up I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time on the markup. So we're gonna start with the monthly, because it's the new month is January 1st. Well, just said January, June 1st. Sorry. The monthly high for gold Let me change the slide. So the monthly high for gold is 4447.78. Well, that's the low. Sorry. The high is 4652.83. So we got the high at 4652.83. Got the low 444.47.78. In the mid-month level of resistance is 4550.31. I'll come down to the weekly. So we got the weekly and the monthly low is the same on gold. So we just gonna go to the weekly high. The weekly high is 4546.05. So we got the high 4546.05. The weekly and the monthly low is 4447.78. Given a midweek level of support. Midweek level of support at 4496.92. So we're gonna come over to US30. Start with the monthly. US30 look like it's moving. So we got the monthly high for US30 at 51,336. Monthly low 49,044. So the monthly high, 51,336. Monthly low, 49,044. Giving a mid-month level of support at 50,190. We're down over to the weekly. Look like your weekly and your monthly high is the same. So we got the weekly low at 52,246.1. Weekly high, 51,336. Weekly low, 52,246.1. $50,791.1 is the midweek level of support. Over to the monthly, but Nas is still going up. Dang. Monthly high, 30,652.95. The low, 27,035.83. $30,652.95. The low, 27,035.83. Giving a mid-month level of support at 28,844.39. The monthly and the weekly high is the same for Nas. So we got the weekly low at 29,363.51. The weekly monthly high is 30,652.95. The low, 363.51. Midweek level of support 30,008.23. Bitcoin monthly high 75,011.46. Monthly low 70,011.01. So we got the high at 75,011.46. You got the low at 70,011.01, giving a mid-week level of resistance, mid-month level of resistance of 72,511.24. So the weekly low and the monthly low is the same. So the weekly high is 76,514.59. The high 76,514.59. 70 11.01 is the low, given a midweek level of resistance of 73,262.80. Okay, all of that is marked up. Now we're gonna move back over and I'm gonna start with gold. Now, I came up with something that y'all can look for on the chart to not overcomplicate things. Okay. I know marking up from the top down might be different for some people, but when you do that, you're giving it gives you like a clear picture of the chart. These are support and resistance levels. That's all it is. When you mark up from the top down, you get to see the clear picture from the top down, support and resistance, starting with the higher coming down. It's like zooming out to zoom back in. So that's why I always mark from the top down. Now, the 3 steps that I want y'all to look for when you're looking for your entry and your exits. Okay. These levels are key support levels. If you know they play off, if you notice, the chart usually plays off these levels. Okay. I don't want y'all to try to look for a bunch of missing pieces or a bunch of parts, or is it here, is it there, should I take it, should I not? It should not be a guessing game. It should be something where the reason you're doing this is so that you can see the full picture of the chart and you play off those areas, okay? For instance, right now, we are in right here on the chart. You see how it came up to the midweek level of resistance. This is support, the floor, resistance, the ceiling. The midweek is the ceiling unless it breaks this. Okay. It came up and rejected this area. Okay, this is where you would, if it came here and rejects, you're saying, okay, I'm looking for it to sell. This is where I'm looking to take my sell. Okay, because this is the ceiling, this is the rejection. This is a higher time frame resistance area. So step one would be, is it at what key level, support or resistance level is it at? Okay, that will be step one. That's what you're looking for. Step one is it either at support or resistance level. Step two, wait for the price to fail at that level. Okay, wait for price to show you that it's going to fail or reject. It's a price action strategy. So you're looking for price, but to respect these zones based off price. Okay, so is the price come here and continue, or the price come here and reject? Price came here and reject, I'm looking to take a sell, period. Don't question it, because this price respects the levels. If price would have went past its levels, then you would have been looking for a buy. Step three. Looking for my notes. Trade the momentum. Okay. Wait for price to build or break at that base and trade on the breakout. Okay, so on a 4-hour, you see this, you see it rejecting. You'll come down to your 1 hour. You see that it's rejecting, because what do you have here? A bunch of doji candles, like the buildup before the rejection. You see this? This is all buildup. This is all price respect in a zone. You see a bunch of wicks right here. You would drop down to your 15-minute and look for an entry. You could wait for price to come up and retest that area, but look, you see it. It's already building up underneath the zone. So you should be looking for a sell. Price is telling you it's respecting this resistance area. It's respecting that ceiling. 1, 2, 3. Don't overcomplicate it. Those are your 3 steps. After you have marked up your higher time frame, after you've marked up from the top down, okay, on anything, you're gonna come over to your charts. Okay, is price respecting the support or resistance area? That's the first thing you're looking for. Is price respecting the floor or the ceiling? You drop down, look at the 4-hour structure. Is price respecting this area? That's the first thing you're looking for. You're looking at your support and resistance area. That's why we mark these, because these are your highs and your lows in the chart. So you want to see support, resistance. If it breaks the support or resistance, then this becomes the new level of resistance, and this becomes the support. But long as it's in between the midweek and the weekly high, that's support and resistance. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is check, is it at this level? Step one, is it at that level? So you should be looking, let's 3Bs, mark your zone. Okay. This is my zone. I'm looking right here. This is my zone because right now it's at this support level. So I will mark the zone. You can take something here like mark my zone. That's my level of support. Come down to the 1 hour. It's price respect in this area. So step one would be to box off your zone. Step two would be wait for the buildup. You want to see price rejecting off this level like it's doing. You see this? You got price rejecting all on this level. Come down to the 15 for your entry and wait for the expansion. Wait for it to expand out of here. As you can see, this has been coming down here to your weekly level of support and trading out of that level. That's it. Step one, box your zone. Step two, wait for the buildup. Step three, enter on the breakout. Three-step process. Don't overcomplicate it. And you trade during the sessions that these trade. So if I was trading gold, I'll be looking to trade this during London. For US30, you would be looking for New York. Otherwise, it's just gonna move sideways if it's not in New York. But three-step process. Simple three-step process. Wait. Box your zone. Is it at a support or resistance level? Box that off. On any pair. I don't care what you're trading, what pair you're on. You look for the zone. Is price respecting that zone? Like how Nas was at the resistance level right here. Price is going to tell you what it want to do. Box your zone. Wait for the buildup. You see price here rejecting. You know it's rejecting because you see the wicks. You see it coming up and not breaking past that price level. And you would have just traded the expansion out of here, traded the momentum right out of here. Look, once price rejected that area, and you know price is rejecting because of the wicks. Once price rejected, you trade the momentum. Y'all get it? Is that simple to follow? Is those steps simple to follow? Like 1, 2, 3, I can go in and follow that on any chart. I wanted to come up with something that's repeatable that happens on every chart. I wanted y'all to see what happens and why we are marking up from the top down. We're not just using some theory, so to speak. I don't just do this I don't just mark up every month and every week like this just cause. It's because the institutions, these are their levels, okay? While we're trading the 1 hour and the smaller time frames, these are the levels that they are respected. Those are the price levels that they are respected. The higher institutions, when I'm saying banks and institutions, that's the levels they respect. So you marking those zones and zooming down to see the higher top, to have those zones marked out, because those are the levels they respect. Those are the support and resistance. Price trades in between the support and resistance. It respects the fib levels. Okay, so once you have your support and resistance levels, those are the levels you should be trading from. So again, you find where price, you box your zone. Step 1, I'm going to box my zone. Is price rejecting off a support or resistance level? Step 2, I'm going to wait for the buildup. I'm going to come down and see if price is rejecting. Looking for, price is rejecting because the wick candles. That's the buildup. You'll see it here on a smaller time frame too. That's the buildup. Then trade the breakout. And you just trade in between those zones. You will put your stop loss above the support and resistance, especially if you catch it at the top. You should put your stop above the support and resistance level. And you can hold your TP to the resistance. You're trading in between the zones. Gold tends to respect these zones a lot. So if you're trading gold and you're trading in between the support and resistance zones, it respects those zones. It respects in between support and resistance. You can see support, resistance. It literally moves in between those levels. Sometimes it trades and breaks out of the of this level and continues up, but you will have to wait until into New York to see that breakout out of the zone. But you can literally trade on what was it? Friday. It was a support and resistance level here. I was able to catch a trade from here to in between the zones, like from here to here, and then once it broke out, catch it to the continuation. Once it broke and created the new level of support, I was able to catch the next one. So what I'm saying to you is it trades in between these zones, but you will wait for the candle close above this. Wait for the breakout. This right here is the breakout candle that's creating the new level to say, okay, this is the new support and this is the new level of resistance. But gold respects the zones. It does respect price. So again, those steps, box, wait for the buildup, enter on a breakout. 1, 2, 3. Find the higher time frame level of support and resistance. Wait for price to fill or rise above that base level.